Hi friends! Lauren here. I just woke up, so morning voice. Wow, morning voice is real. I just wanted to introduce myself. Um, I am a writer and web designer. I currently work in IT. And I want this channel, this vlog channel, to be my documentation of my author and web design journey as I push and try to go freelance. And yeah, I want to see how that goes. Or at the very least, work on the side, publish a few novels. I've got a few written, need to be edited. Been working on that for a while. I do NaNoWriMo every year, so that's been my big pushes to get these novels done. During NaNoWriMo, I might do some NaNoWriMo vlogs, if time permits. But as far as web design goes, I design websites mainly in Showit. I did go through a coding boot camp. I did do I made a few websites just by scratch with code. I liked the design more than I did the coding part because I would design my websites in Figma first. Mostly nowadays I design straight into Showit. One thing I like about Showit is that it's completely mobile customizable, so I can do an auto layout for any website I do, or I can manually do it myself, or I can auto layout the mobile website, and then if it looks weird in any sort of way, I can manually fix it and look at it. And then what I've been doing is I have a mobile, or I have a Google Pixel 6 Pro, and sometimes it doesn't look right on that, even though it looks right in their previewer, because their previewers think it's for an iPhone, I don't know which version. And so I will test it on my phone, and then I'll ask a friend of mine who has a different phone to test it on her phone, just to make sure that things look correct. But it's really easy to fix those things. Yeah, I am excited to do the vlogging journey. What are some things I like? Oh, I like D&D. We play every Tuesday. I have a tiefling bard. I have an example. Many of them. Their hands broke off. Come on. No. Okay. Doing that beauty vlogger thing. It doesn't work. Probably because it's a phone. But they're not painted. That's not the correct one anyways, because I had them on my desk and their hands fell off. Tiefling Bard. In this campaign, we have a halfling, or no, they are a druid, and then we have a human artificer. So it's gonna be very good. We have lots of healing, because last campaign my character died. So we've learned our lesson and we packed up on healing things. I'm like, oh god. I like video games. I like Guild Wars 2. I stream Guild Wars 2 once a week on Tuesdays, just for about 4 hours a week. Sometimes I play in the evening with my fiance in a guildie. We do dungeons. They're called fractals. I watch a lot of author tubers. I watch a lot of web designers. Actually, I don't think I watch as many web designers as I do authors. Kate Kavanaugh, I watch her videos. Christy Ann Jones. And for web designers, I watch Megan Weeks. I really like her content. You could argue that she's more of a graphic designer, but she does web design too. I like her vlogs. They're nice. She seems like a very kind person and very, very nice. Speaking of web design, mainly want to do web design for authors. Once an author gets a lot of books, the organization for most website builders, they just don't serve an author with a lot of books out there, their organization is usually pretty janky from what I've seen. And what I'm trying to do is, with my web design, is to solve that problem. Hopefully I will have that problem in the future with multiple releases and, too many books published. And then if the author is also a blogger, and if the author also had podcasts, or they're also a YouTuber, or maybe they stream on Twitch, because there's a lot of people on Twitch that do co-working streams. I really like co-working streams. I like doing them, and I like viewing them. They're nice. Yeah. And this was a very rambly video, and it's about 13 minutes long, and it's probably going to be shorter than this. I might record a little more later today. Right now, I'm still kind of waking up, doing my coffee. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say other than welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your stay here.
Right now I'm working on my character's D&D background. We use World Anvil for all of our kind of like note taking, and my fiance, who's the DM, he uses that to kind of. Me and the other players were kind of hesitant to read too much into the player's handbook and anything that might spoil certain things for the campaign. So what he's been doing for us, it's private, but we are players in the campaign, and he's got the campaign set up in World Anvil. And what he's able to do is give us all like roles as users and players in this campaign. And then based on the roles, he's able to take the information for this particular area and say, oh, this character would know about this town or this person because one of our characters has been in the town for a while, and they would know everyone. They would know who is the blacksmith, what their temperaments are, that sort of thing. So one of the players has had access to pretty much everything about this town and all of its people and all of the details because they would know that as their character. My character is coming into the town and is new, so they know nobody, and they have been able to be escorted through the town by this other character, and that's been really cool because I think that's really helped that player really get into character. And I think they're also going to end up being the player that does all of our notes because they have a lot of notes. They also did journal entries for their character. I have a leather-bound journal book, one of those fancy kind of things. I have put a little bit in there to get my character to the new town. They received a letter from one of the sisters of the goddess Timora, which is, my character's not a cleric, but they're like, Timora is very important to them. And so, yeah, I've got a little bit written in here. I transcribed the letter because my fiance just sent it to me as a Google Doc. But so I would have the physical thing, I wrote it down in my journal. And so when I was introducing my character to one, like the lady that runs the town or the head of the guard, when I was actually handing it to her, I handed my notebook and was able to flip through my notebook and say, oh, this is what the note said, this is like my letter of recommendation, that sort of thing. And that's been really cool. I'm gonna print out a little map to glue in here too. I don't have a map, but I do have the kind of like cover art for this campaign. It's one of the pre-written campaigns. And I've got some little notes in here from the last campaign, just kind of like coming back from the old campaign. We didn't really take really good notes for the last campaign. It was kind of our first campaign, so it was a learning experience for everyone. I also have this note, like this paper that my fiance gave me and the other character who was not familiar with this town. Just kind of like names of places and a short description, so that way it now makes sense that our characters would know that because of this other player character who has been escorting us around and telling us literally everything they possibly could about this town and its people. So it makes sense that we would know all of that information now. And since I'm working on that, I'm also was playing around with Scrivener. I got the most recent update for Scrivener 3, I think. So it's got themes for Windows now, which I'm super excited about. I was able to do dark mode. I quite like that. and I've done a lot of admin stuff for my web design business. It hasn't launched yet, but I've got a checklist of things, and I've got about a third of the checklist done. I think I've got a little bit more than that, but I'm gonna set up Shopify. I haven't done that yet, and I need to set up Flowdesk. I kind of want to keep those. I kind of want to do those as late as possible because they do have subscriptions tied to them, and I don't want to do a bunch of throw down a bunch of money just yet until I'm ready to actually launch, because it's not quite there yet. I don't want to get ahead of myself. And Flowdesk is not super cheap, so I might actually be looking into alternatives. We'll see. I know there's MailChimp, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think I will actually end the vlog here because I want to edit it. I want to have it ready to post tomorrow, and I won't have time to edit it tomorrow because tomorrow is my game stream. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be, which is not super helpful because I'm posting this tomorrow, my Guild Wars 2 game stream. So yeah, I stream about 4 hours, and then tomorrow night we will be doing D&D, and hopefully I will have had this filled out. Tell me what you're working on.